Alright, in this video we're going to be looking into Word and doing a little bit of work. In fact, we're going to reproduce this page of text into Word. So the first thing is, when you open up Word, a lot of you are going to open it up into the browser. This is my browser right here. What we're going to do is actually open it on the desktop app, because the browser doesn't have all of the features that we want to use. And so it's very easy to do that. If I just type hello so that we know that we're in this document, what I can do is come up to here in the editing and click on there, and there it will give me the option to open in the desktop app, and we'll just click on that and you can see open Word. Yes, I do want to open Word. Open Word. And so it has opened this document, which is the desktop app. Okay, I'm just going to make it go on that side of the screen. And didn't quite work. Try that again. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I want to get all this text from my PDF here onto this side in Word. And so what I could do is I can copy this side, Control A to select everything, and then go on this side and paste. Oops, that's the wrong pasted thing. Let's try that again. Control A to copy everything. Control A to select everything. Control C to copy, and then paste it over here. Control V, and there we have it. Everything is here. I've already done this step for you because, okay, you see, okay, it won't look exactly like this for yours. It'll look like this, okay? One thing that I'm going to note, I'm going to zoom in so you can see it a little easier. You can go view and zoom, but an easy way to zoom in is just hold down the control key and then use your scroll wheel on your mouse to zoom in and out. The problem with this is it has all this other stuff. You can see over here, this is kind of one thing, but here it's turned it into 3 lines instead of 2. And that's because there's some hidden, what we call carriage returns, and we can actually see those if we go to the paragraph, and then they have this little paragraph symbol thing. Usually we don't want these showing because it really clutters things up, but it will show exactly what's going on here. And the reason why the and then business is on the next line is because we have this carriage return here. We can delete that like so, and that will fix it. But I've already done this for you, and so it'll be easier if you just use the text that I have provided to you. The other thing that I want to point out here is when I did this, what I pressed was the delete key, which is the DEL, and not the backspace. So for whatever reason, on your keyboard, there is a backspace and there is a delete, and they do not do the same thing. But confusingly, they do the same thing sometimes. When you highlight something like this, select something, you can press backspace and you can press delete, and the same thing will happen. But when you didn't select something, and you just have, you just have your mouse here without having selected anything. If you press backspace, the E will delete. You see that? But if you press delete, then the paragraph thing will delete. So the delete key deletes the stuff in front, and or I guess how do you say it? The stuff after, and the backspace deletes the stuff before. I'll do it. Maybe I'll turn off the paragraph thing so it looks a little simpler. I'll do it here. 20. Okay, I'm going to backspace. Okay, but if I go delete, okay, delete that space and delete the Y. So just keep that in mind. That's going to be relevant, somewhat relevant here when we're working with Word, but it will become even more relevant later when we're doing Excel. Okay, so I'm going to get my text that I've already stripped out all of the formatting and stuff, and I'm just going to copy it from here. Control A to copy, and let's just get rid of this, and we're going to go Control V, Okay, so this is all here now, just like this. Perfect. Okay, let me bring back this picture. Okay, so what do we have? We have this thing, which is in like a blue box, and then we have these things, which is some kind of multiple choice questions. I think it'll be easiest if we make our blue box first. So we're gonna go put our mouse cursor at the beginning because that's where we want to put our blue box, and we're just gonna insert a text box right here, text box, and we'll just go simple text box. So, okay, and there it is. We want to make it all the way across the screen. I'm just going to zoom out, so control mouse, and then I want to drag it all the way out here, and it'll give me a green line to show that I'm at the edge. And so what do I want inside this text box? Everything from activity until question 8. Okay, and we'll take that like that, and for some reason it's highlighting the stuff inside that box, which I don't want. Okay, let's just try doing this for now, and we'll paste it in here. Okay, and I do want to grab this title as well. For some reason it seems to be like connected, and so let's just adjust. Okay, finally got it. Okay, and we want that in there. There we go. Okay, so what do we have in here? We have some titles, so we got to change this text a little bigger and a little bluer. So let's highlight that. To make it bigger, we go to font, and there's the size. We can adjust as we need. Looks like it's bold, so I'm just going to click bold there. And we want to make it blue. You see the A here with the line under it? That's the text color. We can change it any of these colors, and if you want more colors, you get more colors. Okay, just like so. What else? Guidelines and questions. This is bold. I'm gonna go back here, bold, done. And then lastly, I have the questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we don't have the numbers. I took those out on purpose because I want you to do them with the bullets. Okay, so I'm gonna insert the bullets. That's gonna be in, where is that? That's gonna be in paragraph. And then we want either these kind of bullets with just the dots, or in this case, we want the numbers. So we use the number bullets. And there we go, 1 to 8. Lastly, we want to make this text box to be kind of this light blue color. So I'm just going to select now the text box. So this, border around the outside. I'm going to try and select that. Click there. You'll know it's selected because you'll see that the outline appears, and we can just right click on here, and we can have the fill and outline. For fill, I want some kind of light blue, so let's go in here and pick some kind of color. I don't want to spend a lot of time. We'll just pick that one. Okay, but it still has an outline. You can see my example, it doesn't have an outline, so let's just right click again, and this time outline, we'll go into outline. And you can choose any kind of color for your outline, or you can choose right here, no outline. And that is no outline. You can see it no longer has an outline. Perfect. We're almost done. What's this into the future? That's extra. Okay, just delete that. Okay, so we can see down at the bottom part. Okay, so for the bottom part, we have okay, let's fix the title first. So that should be blue. Remember, we come up to the font and we make that blue. We already selected the color, so we can just click on that, and we want to increase the size, and we want to make it bold. Okay, so that's done. And then the rest of it is 1 and then A, B, C, D. So this is the multiple choice thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of it because I know I want all of it to be some kind of bullets up to there. Okay, and we're going to go back to our bullets right here. Okay, and we see, okay, that's not quite right because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I want these ones to be A, B, C, D, E, right? So the 1 is fine, the 2 is not. I want this to be an A. So I'm going to put my cursor at the beginning of the line here, not the beginning of the 2, but where the capital is, and I'm going to hit Tab. Tab will tell me that I want to indent it one level in. Tab, and you can see it turned into an A automatically. I want to do the same thing with this one, Tab. This one, Tab. This one, Tab. Okay, A, B, C, D. And we have the traditional value chain of the video game is a 2, and that is a 2. So I want to keep that there. Looks like I made a mistake. This should be part of that. So I'm just going to erase this by hitting backspace. Okay, that didn't get it onto the previous line, but it did get rid of the number. That's good. Backspace again. Still didn't quite do it. Backspace again and again. And finally, it is up here where it should be. And I can go back here and start to tab these things in like so. And in fact, what you can actually do, instead of doing them one by one, I want to do them all at once. So I'm going to select with my mouse all 4 of these that I want to turn into A, B, C, D, and I hit tab once. Boom. There they are. Okay, select, 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 and boom, there we are. Except, oh, I made a mistake. This one is not supposed to be an E. It's supposed to be like number 5, right? So what I can do is go to the beginning of this line, or yeah, not the E, but the at. Go put my mouse cursor at the beginning, and I want to go backwards by hitting Shift, holding down Shift, and then hitting Tab, and that will bring it back. I can also do it by going up to the bullet thing. Let's see, where is it? Bullet thing, which is here. And I want to change list level, and I want it to be the number. So that's another way, but Shift Tab is like by far the easier way. And so we'll continue our work here like so. And there we go. Yeah, the other thing that we need to do is, you see here it's in 2 columns. So I'm just going to highlight all this stuff, and we're just going to hit, it's in layout, so the layout tab up here, and then there's columns right here. We want 2 columns. Now this ended up on 1 page, so I think I actually just made everything too big. So I'm just going to highlight everything, Control A, and let's just bring the font size down, so the little A with the decreased font size. It looks like it didn't decrease the stuff inside this box. I might have to do that separately. Decrease the font size there. And let's just tighten things up here a little bit, like so. And we did get it all onto the same page. We can make another adjustment. So you see here, the one, you see my one is kind of indented. That's wasting a little bit of room, and you can see on this side it's not really indented at all. And so I'm just going to unindent by going to paragraph, and let's see here. This is the indentation level, decrease indentation. So we just do that, and that makes it a little better. There's the spacing between the 2 columns is quite tight here and quite wide over here. I can change that as well. Just highlight that, and we'll go to layout and indent, columns, and we want to go to another dialog box inside columns, and we want the spacing to just tighten up a little bit, 0.2, something like that. Yeah, so it's a little bit tighter there. I think that's it. Got everything as we want it. We didn't do like the little header at here. I'll show you how to do that in the next video. For now, you can just ignore the header. Alright, so that's all for this video. We'll see you in the next one.